Hey friends and fellow stackers, a Merry Christmas to you, welcome back. Well, it's already towards the end of the month, so let's do a final month recap. That's right, time for an update on everything I've gotten for the month of December 2018. This is the monthly recap. And as you can see, what's on the table, not a real huge month, like I told you last time. What with the baby and everything, we didn't go at it too hard, but nonetheless, we got a few interesting pieces. I think we've all seen this before. This is the silver screwdriver from Silverback Stacker. I did a video just on this recently, but that's 7 ounces of poured silver and a little screwdriver. Neat little piece added in. This was also a win here, and I know I did a video recently from Stacking and Prepping, and they gave me this 2006 American Silver Eagle as a giveaway win from one of their live streams. So that's another 1 ounce Silver Eagle added to the stack. And as for things I picked up, like I said, not a huge month, but I've been picking this stuff up pretty regularly. This is a roll of 64 Kennedy half dollars. I've been on a huge constitutional silver kick, and this was another, I think this was when they had the 15% off sale for eBay on certain eligible items, and Coin Exchange, they're the ones that list a lot of constitutional silver that I've been getting lately, and they always seem to be sale eligible and eBucks eligible, so that's what we got here, just another 20 half dollars that keeps spilling off the floor. And the final to do is this tiny little thing. You're wondering, why did you get such a tiny piece of silver? Well, I didn't. Let's see if this will focus for me. Sorry about the lighting, guys. This is a 1/10 ounce platinum Noble. And this is my first piece of platinum added to the stack. This was a deal that had been posted by the Stacking Nerd some time ago, and this was actually a very good sale. I think it was like $96 for this little coin, which for platinum is not a bad price. So I finally got a little piece of platinum to add to the stack. Some more constitutional for the treasure chest, the cool screwdriver, and a nice American Silver Eagle from Stacking and Prepping. Well, that's my month for the year, end of the month. If you guys want to stick around, I'm going to go over my stats for all of 2018 and talk a little bit about my goals for 2019. Alright guys, here's some stats for you. This is a spreadsheet that I've developed that kind of tracks my entire stack and shows me the percentages of, you know, each category: constitutional, coins, bars, poured silver, and then I have different tabs down here for the various categories: poured, bars, gold, platinum, and the like. And just a rundown, and this only tracks it based on spot price, so it's not taking into consideration any premiums. I like to do it this way just so I know that push come to shove, if I had to sell right now and I knew the best I was going to get was melt, here's what the value of my stack is. But be it as it may, right now my total weight in silver as of the end of 2018, because I don't anticipate purchasing any more in the next week, is a little over 531.5 ounces of silver. And here you can see kind of the percentage and breakdown for each category: constitutional, coins, bars, and poured silver. My total for gold and the new category for platinum, since I just showed you that new Noble coin that I got. And I got some tables over here that track how much total silver I had as of the close of 2017, and as of right now for the close of 2018. I have increased my holdings this entire year by 286 ounces, and the same again for gold, where I was 2017, 2018, and I have added 1.14 ounces of gold this year, and the same here for platinum, since we have that now, so we have a new category. I have this page broken up into my total stack and the total dollar value of every category, and then I have it broken out as my stack and my collection, because I do have some pieces that while it is silver and gold and such, could be, just sold as bullion. I consider it as kind of my collectible pieces that I would not want to sell unless I had to, but that's how I have it broken out. A total of 87.85% of the total value and by weight of my stack, or my entire accumulation, is what I consider my stack. My eagles, my bars, things of that nature. My constitutional silver, I kind of have it broken up right here. So my total stack, if you will, is 453.5 ounces of silver, and all of my gold, 1.2354 ounces of gold. I don't have any gold that I consider a collectible piece. It's all weight for me. And then again, the 1/10 ounce platinum. So of my total value that you could see, and again based just on the spot prices, the total melt value, not counting any premiums, for my stack as a total of the whole. And if you recall, about this time last year when I did my wrap up for 2017, this is a stat I want to keep track of. At that time, 76.83% of my weight of my total accumulation was stack, meaning silver bars, silver eagles, things of that nature. And I wanted to improve that by focusing more on the eagles and the bars, and limiting my collectible pieces that I purchased to, a few handful that I really enjoyed, so I wasn't getting kind of top heavy with the stuff that I considered a collectible piece that I didn't want to sell. And as of right now, we're looking at 87.81%, or an increase of almost 11% of my accumulation is now stacked silver, core stack, instead of collectible pieces, as it were. So that's 11% in the right direction, and that's just for my silver. And now if you account for the gold, the platinum, that bumps up. I was at 76.84, and I'm now at 88.11%, or an increase in 11.27% of the total of every piece of metal I have is core stack, and not collectible. And then you can see here pretty much the inverse of how much of my accumulation was collectible, and it's just going to show the inverse, showing that it's been reduced by almost 11% and 11.2% respectively, which is a step in the right direction. I wanted to aim for this number right here, the total percentage of my silver being stack silver and not just collectibles. I wanted to aim for 90% or better. We're knocking on the door of 88%, so I'm happy with that, and that's going to be part of my major goal for 2019. I know my purchasing is going to be significantly less this coming calendar year with the new expenses of the child and everything. So what I do purchase, I'm going to focus primarily on American Silver Eagles and 5 and 10 ounce bars. I will obviously pick up the Queen's Beast and the things of that nature, but I'm going to try and limit myself on what collectible pieces I get, and be a lot more disciplined on purchasing stack weight Silver Eagles and bars. And again, this is I printed this out and showed you in one of my videos previously. This is the sheet I keep track of. My total for all the different categories of constitutional silver. My goal for next year, for 2019, is to get at least one more roll of Walker half dollars, just because I have a lot more Kennedys and Franklins than I do Walkers, and I figured 2 more rolls each of Roosevelt dimes and Mercury dimes. That would be another 21.45 ounces total if I got that many number of rolls of each of those. So right now I'm sitting at 85.5 ounces of silver weight in all my constitutional, and that would bump me over 100 ounces total, which would be a nice step. As far as my coins, and I got a long trackable list here. This is every different kind of coin I've got, and they're kind of organized by date and such. For now you can ignore the color coding, that's for a future video. But this shows more my premium and higher premium bullion coins. So we're talking kookaburras, you know, this dragon and tiger coin, Queen's Beasts, silver swan I got, you know, the unicorns, the Germania I just got recently, and things of that nature. And this also counts for my slabbed coins here that I got. A couple of eagles, that Britannia Rules the Wave coin, and that's all counting towards my total, but these, if it says no in red, it's not counted towards my stack. So that shows you how many ounces total versus how many are actually stacked weight, and you can see the large discrepancy there. And then over here on the next row is my American Silver Eagles, and those are all counted as stack weight. And there you can see my goal. I'd like to, in 2019, accumulate an additional 100 ounces or 5 full tubes of American Silver Eagles added for next year. So that's a big goal. I'm going to focus heavily on the Eagles if I can, obviously budget depending, to get my ratio of stack to total in the 90+% range. And here I have my tracking of my bullion bars, 10 ounce bars, 5 ounce bars, 1 ounce bars. And here again my goal, add another 20 ounces each of the 5 and 10 ounce size. So 2 more 10 ounces and 4 more 5 ounces for a total of 40 more ounces of bullion bar weight. Again, to get that ratio up. Here's my poured silver, and I don't consider any of my poured silver to be part of my stack. It's purely for collection, collectible pieces. It is silver and it could be sold if necessary, but not as far as I'm accounting it. And again, showing that none of them are part of the stack, but we're talking the wrench and the screwdriver made by Silverback Stacker. I got 3 of the little 1 ounce buttons from Hi-Ho and a little skull from Atlantis Mint. So not too much in the poured region. I might get a little bit more of these just for novelty's sake next year, but again, I'm not going to focus on these primarily. If I get any more, it'll be simply for a treat. Here's my goal, and this shows, you know, breakdown. I have 5 1 10th ounce American Gold Eagles, a couple of different 1/4 ounce Canadian pieces, and then the British Sovereign. So that gives me the total there for the 1.2345 ounces. And my goal for 2019 is to add at least 1 more 1/4 ounce of gold as a minimum. If I'm able to add more, good. If not, then no biggie. And then the new category, platinum, as I showed earlier. The new Isle of Man Noble coin, that is 1/10 of an ounce. And a goal for 2019, price depending, is to add between 1/10 and 1/4 ounce more platinum to the stack. I do have a tab for palladium. I don't have any. I did add a goal originally to add at least 1/10 of an ounce of palladium. I'm not even sure if they make fractional palladium right now. It's kind of a newer on the scene metal. I got that crossed out because if I find some that is a decent price, I might consider adding it to the stack, but right now palladium is not a focus for me at all. So we'll see what 2019 brings. So there you go. Significant growth in my silver stack, and significant growth and exceeding my original 2017 goal to achieve at least 1 ounce of gold in 2018. We've exceeded that. All in all, 2018 has been a blockbuster year for me. I think I've done quite well stacking and moving towards my overall goals for how much silver and gold I'd like to accumulate. Again, this is long term, this isn't a sprint, so we'll see how next year brings. Those are my goals, and hopefully we do well, and we'll carry on with the journey with you guys. I hope you continue to watch next year. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you're interested in the spreadsheet and you maybe want a copy to plug in your own numbers, feel free to shoot me an email. I'd be happy to share this with you. Excuse me. But otherwise, that's where we're at. I thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed.